Hey everyone, this is Josh Smith here with Notebooks.com. Today we're going to give you a look at the Nook Color. It's Barnes & Noble's new ebook reader with a color screen. Here you see it's based on Android, so the home screen, we can put a background. This is my wife's beloved poodle. Slide to unlock, just like pretty much all Android devices out there. And you have books, magazines, all types of different things, as well as some extras. I'm going to dive in and give you a look at the reading experience. We'll open up Pride and Prejudice here. One of the things, you can control the font pretty much the same as with many of these different ebook readers. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer so you can see this better. We're able to control the actual size of the font to dial it way up. We can control the font as well as the background. A lot of choices here. My preferred method is the sepia when I'm borrowing her device. One thing to note, if you like to read in night mode and you're used to either the iPad or reading on maybe another Android device, the background here is not actually black. It's gray or like a mild black, and it kind of bothers me. Might just be personal preference. Definitely something to check out in person if you're concerned about that. You can control your line spacing and also the margins on the side. You can go big, small, or my preferred almost all the way to the side. Brightness, with brightness all the way down, still pretty bright. Crank that sucker up and it's really bright. Pretty blown away by the screen so far. When it comes to reading text on this screen compared to the iPad, which I'll show you here in another video, this is actually a little bit crisper to me. So, you know, that's the reading experience. It's pretty nice, and as far as the weight goes, you could definitely hold it in your hand and read for a while without getting as tired as quickly as on the iPad. One thing that we had a lot of trouble figuring out before we actually purchased the device was what a magazine looks like when you're reading it on here. So I'm going to open up one of the magazines that my wife's downloaded and try to navigate the pages to get to, so you can scroll through pages just like you would on a normal magazine, and then they have what they call article view. So we tap this little button up here and we choose the article we want to read, and it gives us a much more readable way to read that article. And tap out. You can also do like your pinch to zoom in to read it, but that gets old if you're reading a whole magazine, so that article view is a nice touch. You can keep books on your home screen. You can keep them down here. Right now you have 3 home screens. There are also some extras. You have a web browser, which will get you on Facebook and different things like that. And then under extras we also have chess, contacts, crossword puzzle, gallery, lend me, which allows you to lend your books to another user. You can load music files on MP3. There's also a Pandora app, which will play over the built-in speakers when you're connected to Wi-Fi or with the headphone jack that's up here in the upper right. The built-in speakers are basically there if you have no other way to listen to music. But that said, with headphones in, it sounds pretty decent. You can be listening to music. So we'll let our music go here and pop back over into our magazine. And so there's that multitasking. If we tap Pandora, we can get a little pop-up notification down here that's kind of hard to see. Touch that, we're right back in the app. So overall, pretty impressed with the experience. We'll be giving you a look at how it compares from the Nook to the iPad here in a few minutes. And you can check out Notebooks.com for more impressions of the Nook Color.